Hey, welcome back to another video, and this is another paid request for Shawn. The final episode of The Sopranos Season 2, this time episode 13, and we'll get right into it. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. So, here we go. Now, 3, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. First, we're going to have the intro like usual, and things obviously coming to a head in this season. The guy that's been having friction with Tony, Richie, has been killed by Tony's sister. Which, hell, I thought something like that would happen. It would happen at the last episode, but this show keeps you guessing. Instead of Vincent Pastore, this is going to come to a head. Didn't this go for like, was it, how many seasons? The show's still going, I'm just curious. Sopranos. 6 seasons. I don't know why I thought it was 7 seasons. 86 episodes. Let's see. Sopranos ended because David Chase drafted the best finale for the story, which he told a crowd gathered for his TV acceptance in 2008 that he came up with during a extended hiatus between seasons 5 and 6. After winning the Best Drama Series Emmy for the show's 5th season, then HBO chairman said that Chase felt really invigorated. Initial plan to produce 10 more episodes and sign off transformed into a deal for 21. Those 21 episodes filmed in one continuous production cycle and then premiered as 2 separate parts. The first in March 2006 and the second in January 2007. The airline tickets. Well, I mean, you can't live by yourself because you almost burned your place down. You didn't want to live in a retirement home. Obviously, with the sister, things happened. Then there's like, gotta find someplace for you to live. Don't like this tough shit. Take these tickets and stick up your culo. And fly away. Maybe spread some wings and fly away, you fucking bat. Interesting song choice there. Not a bad song. No dialogue, just hearing the music. Every showcase things seem to be going well. Don't have to worry about Richie. Yeah, notice we haven't heard much of from the Christopher, the nephew, since he got shot. Pretty much helped Tony clean up in the last episode with Richie. Tony's noticing something's off. Yeah, Tony had that glance to Vincent Pastore. He knows something's up. I mean, things would be going so good and happy in the mob world, but not so much in the not so much in the family world. Now, to remind people, in the last episode, she mentioned she's going to take 3 weeks off in Rome after their daughter graduates. She's not listening to you and she don't give a shit. What the hell? It is it truly is having a good week. She's a good actress too. Edie Falco. Good actress. Just good acting, great cast. One of the nice pleasures of the show. And pretty solid acting. Then once in a blue moon, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Then like, what happened to the kid not caring about the world? I just one conversation fixed it. What about the other stuff? But so now everything's going well for Tony. He knows something. It can't be going well forever. There's gotta be something. Okay, this must be like a dream. This has to be some kind of dream. Oh shit. Yep, that proves it was a dream. Yeah, I thought something was up. Something just didn't seem right. Just like, where the fuck did Tony get diagnosed with something that's going to kill him? And when the fuck have they ever been on a beach? Must be a hell of a nightmare. Don't douse himself in flames. That's a weird ass dream. What? Not sure we needed the fart sounds, but okay. So Tony got sick. He's got diarrhea, whatever, from the Indian restaurant. Never been to an Indian restaurant, so don't know any experience of it. That guy gets a piece of the money? So he's finally having a good week and he gets sick with the diarrhea and stuff. Go figure. Small sister. Okay, Coca Cola. Like, there's no other soda in this universe. You don't want Coca Cola when you're sick? That's like one of the worst things to get is Coca Cola when they're sick. What the fuck? Why are you drinking Coca Cola when you're sick? You should be drinking water. Or hell, 7 Up. Because 7 Up, like whenever I had stomach aches back in the day, one thing that helped a lot was 7 Up. Just because it's kind of like seltzer water kind of thing, where there's not too much to affect your stomach to stir it to make it come back up again. It calms your stomach. And then some of the body just, I don't know. 7 Up was always a good choice for me whenever I had an upset stomach. You just sip that 7 Up and just kind of ease away. It's not a cure or anything, but it helped. Try one of those. So I guess for this being the last episode of the season, we gotta be a bit, I don't know. A little bit more extravagant with the direction. So that guy's trying once again to be Al Pacino. Tony's pretty much on a damn treadmill, not going anywhere. Man, they're definitely trying to do a bit more with the direction in this episode. I just trying to make the last episode stand out. She's looking through one of those things. Okay. Tony's looking through those little telescope things that you put the money in. Okay, he's looking through. He sees him and who's he sitting with? Oh, Polly. Okay, they're sitting together playing cards in the middle of almost empty warehouse. And for some reason he shoots the guy. Why Polly of all people does he shoot? At least in his dream. You think it'd be like Vincent Pastore or someone else, but Polly? That's a bit weird. Does he have suspicions on Polly as well that we didn't know about yet? Or what's the meaning behind that? One of my best guys, a terrific earner. So not a friend? So you don't really consider these as friends? So now he's in the psychology. Okay. That's the girl from when he went to Italy. Was that another fucking dream? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it would be food. It would have to be food poisoning. Thankfully, I don't think I've ever had food poisoning. At least to that extent. At least I don't think I ever had. Okay, this must be another dream. Yep, it is. So Firo handed him toilet paper. And they're driving a very, very, very tiny car. Oh, the toilet paper is because then he farts. Yeah, sorry about the background noise. People doing stuff outside. Yeah, for the most part, he just been sick as shit. Yeah, I don't need to hear about cremation, man. See, yeah, someone told me that, yeah, that girl there, Vincent Pastore's wife, she was in Silent Rage. That's Chuck Norris' girlfriend. Never knew that. If that's the case, never knew that. You got enough money, yeah, just call a personal fucking doctor. Interesting that the last episode of the season, half of it is just Tony being fucking sick. Yeah, sick of all the bullshit. That kind of sick. Yeah, Tony's completely out of it. God damn. I do another dream. So yeah, this is definitely another fever dream. With a walk-in erection. God damn. We don't go through the whole I want to fuck you again. Yeah, it just is a dream. He's had more sex dreams with this doctor than he has real life sex with his wife. As in, we've seen more sex scenes with him and the doctor that end as being a fucking fake dream. Day, daytime, daymare, however you want to put it. Yeah, more so than sex with his wife and. Ah, you know what I mean. So we actually don't find out what caused it. Some say Indian food, some say his one guy's restaurant. I'm trying to determine his dreams as well. He wants to burn himself, probably because all the guilt he puts onto himself. He wants to shoot Paulie, but maybe it's the someone in his group that he doesn't trust. So now he's talked to a fish, and the voice is Vincent Pistori. So is that supposed to be... Okay, so I guess we're supposed to think his sickness is this kind of inner vibe within him that he knows his buddy is on the take. He knows. But it would be nice to know, like, how did he figure that out? Like, obviously there was thoughts in the first season, but then that was made to find out it was someone else who was a rat. But it'd nice to be like some clues or some things he's done that makes Tony question. Tony question as to what's the deal with this guy and what's going on. Different behavior, all that stuff. So how did Tony know? That comes to the question, how did Tony know? Oh, he's going to find something. Hmm. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Okay, he's dreaming again. I was wondering about that. Free falling. Another song I do enjoy quite a bit. Just I'm free. Bum, bum, bum. Free falling. Yeah, this ain't gonna end well on the boat. But I'm in a boat, go in the middle of nowhere. Ba. Sleep with the fishes. I mean, he literally dreamed of the fishes. And, sleep with the fishes, just if it's Pistorius' voice was one of the fishes. I'm just seeing, like, what the clues were for him to notice that Vincent Pistori was a rat. It's like, well, it's the end of the season, he's got to know. So he gets sick and he thinks of it. But what, like, if he saw certain clues, like, been noticing him, like, acting weird or acting strange. That's why it would have been nice to notice that. To see those bits of clues. Wasn't the case, though. But we never see that. We never notice those clues. Unless I completely missed them. Like, if that car crash happened, he noticed, like, wait a minute, why was he there? Like, at least have a little inkling of a clue so Tony could figure this out. It seemed like he just able to figure this out of the blue. Like he was psychic. I'm not sure if I like that. Would like to have seen, like, a little bit of clue so he knows is, like, hey, he's been acting a bit strange. Like, some kind of, something like that. Why is he supposed to believe you, though? He has no reason to believe you. That's the thing, he's got no reason to believe you. Yeah. It's too bad because Vincent Pastore is such a good character actor. The fact he's not going to be around. Because we know, even I can guess what's coming up. It's going to be a shame. Getting a good character actor. This guy has to realize he's not living and not getting out of here. He's got to know. Does she even really exist? And there you go. I mean, you can definitely tell they're not happy about it. Especially Tony and Paulie. Well, that's the end of that chapter of the story. Vincent Pastore being drawn. There you go. So the Richie story is done. The Vincent Pastore, that story is done. The sister story, till she went off back home, that's done. There's really no other enemies they have right now. Other than the stuff with his family, like his wife going for 3 weeks. His daughter's going on to college. That's done. I guess I was wrong. I assumed a few episodes ago that he'd be up shit creek at the end. Seems like all the I's are being dotted and T's being crossed. There you go. Seems like things are going to be nicer for Tony by the end of this. As it was the first season. We still got 16 minutes left. Stolen ticket from the... So, oh yeah, those are the tickets that was from the whole Robert Patrick thing. That was from that whole bit of business. So Tom's going to get busted for stolen airline tickets. That was the whole thing again with the Robert Patrick bit of business with taking his fucking store and then you're taking all his shoes and other shit. And they're like, oh yeah, well, also let's get some airline tickets. I mean, can't really say I did much of a shit. You know, bit pussy. You fucking kill him, shoot him. Fucking idiots. See, I'm wondering where that agent's going to be that was working with Vincent Pistori's character. I didn't know they had this type of cage in that section, that area. But yeah, I mean, I think I read up Robert Patrick is in this episode. I guess probably at the end. And yes, that'll be the finale of his character because he was only in 3 episodes. This being the last one. So a lot of little stories wrapping up. Now it's just this airline ticket thing. Well, you fucking deserve it. You should go to jail. You fucking deserve it. Asshole. Yeah, that's obviously not why he's pissed off about it. Because he killed Vincent Pastore, that's why. And he didn't want to do it. But he doesn't want to admit it either. Yeah, I'll probably beat this too. The airline ticket thing, I'll probably beat that as well. And now he's making it seem like it's all good and dandy. You just kill one of the front guys you've known for the longest time. Vincent Pastore's character. Another friend you knew for a long time, Robert Patrick. You fucked over his life, his business. Which I'm guessing we'll see him here because his son's graduating as well. A lot of girls grew up to Robert Patrick. With all the shit you did to him. I thought Joe Penny was going to pay. Well, I guess when Joe Penny said he was going to pay for college, I guess just going to pay for a state college. So Robert Patrick's moving out west. Flying into Vegas. I guess that gives an inkling that if where he's going is driving into Vegas, he's going to try to gamble some more. Only with some of those guys, he might be fucked over even more so. So who knows what will... Because now he has no family, no anything to deter him. He could be going to Vegas thinking, oh, I'll make it here. If I make it, then I could turn things around. You see how everybody else is. The trash guys are still growing. Adult films are still playing. So she's going off to college. Vincent Pastore is dead. Robert Patrick is moving west. Richie is dead. Seems like the... Who's this guy? Telephone calling cards. Oh, isn't that Vincent Pastore, what he was explaining to that one guy? Yeah, that guy there. This guy here. Whose business being fucked with in the first season. We saw him like one other time before this. But these guys are all sunshine and smiles. There's Robert Patrick. Moving on west. Yeah, you need to stay away from Vegas, man. Okay, Tony, how do you feel now? How do you feel now? Well, there you go. That's season 2 of The Sopranos. Seems so happy. Oh, I think that psychiatrist hit the nail on the head. No matter how much you want to think you're happy, there's a sense of sadness within you. Yeah, but it seems like by the end here, everything's kind of wrapped up in a way where, again, Robert Patrick's story's done, Vincent Pastore's story's done, that guy Richie's story's done is done. These airline tickets ain't gonna be a big thing. The Dar's going to the college. There you go. So overall, pretty good season. It was nice to see Vincent Pastore get more to do. He definitely felt like he had more to do here compared with season 1. Sad that they killed him off because that means we won't see him anymore. Mark Patrick, great to see him in there. The guy who played Richie, good actor. I remember him as the pilot in the Monster Squad. One of the 2 pilots. Yeah, overall, once again, good story. I probably would say I prefer season 1 more, but this was still a good season. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.